Ah, hey y'all. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How you feeling? How you living? Okay, what am I doing? There we go. Woo, I apologize. I had to run an errand for my daughter, and I was like doing 90 on the highway, but I had breakfast. I had First Watch, actually. So yeah, love First Watch. Favorite breakfast lunch place in the whole world. Have you ever ate at First Watch, Jigs?
Never heard of it.
What? Of course, 'cause you don't really go out like that. It's like a brunch spot.
No.
Okay. Well, it's still nice talk. I had an omelet with salmon and
An omelet with salmon?
smoked salmon inside of it, and the veggies, the
Is it
peppers.
salmon or salmon?
When you have your pinky finger up, it's salmon, salmon.
Oh, okay.
But if you're just from the hood, it's salmon. Say I can't even say it. I can't even say it hood, the hood version. How you say it?
Salmon.
See, salmon. That just don't. That don't work. That don't sit well with me.
I'm
What
a
do you have?
fisherman and I know it's a fish.
How you say it again? Sam.
Salmon.
Where's the L?
It's in there.
It's, well, anywho, what'd you have for breakfast?
Uh French toast and sausage.
Sausage. Wow. You should get
With peanut butter.
some speaking tutorials. Salmon. I can't even say it like that. Salmon. Wow. Pause, dude.
Salmon. Mon.
Last week it was the oatmeal with the nuts, and now it's
Well, you the one had the salmon, not I.
I had salmon. Let's say hi to everybody. Hey, you, Lauren Robert, how you doing? Kicking it with Alvin. William Robertson, how you doing? Thank you, Just the Guy. I appreciate it. He was a member back in the day, and he's a return person.
All right.
He's just the guy. Let me see. Just coming over for Atlanta Street interviews. Butler, how you doing, sir? Sarah, I bought one for me, one for Jigs. Thank you. So I heard Sarah had a 4-hour live stream. I went home and ran some more errands with my daughter. Came home 8.
4-hour live stream.
That's what she said. It was a 4-hour. Time to refill the coffee. Fresh and fire. Good to see you.
I think I did 1 minute and 30 seconds yesterday on Broken. That's it.
1 minute and 30 live stream?
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Wow. Bronze. Thank you to the 26 people in here. We're
That's
gonna talk
not bronze.
Huh? That is bronze.
I said, "What's up, bronze?"
Oh, my bad. I'm just rushing, trying to catch up. I apologize.
I'm gonna be quiet.
No, don't be quiet. Salon.
LGGG, what's up?
Joe fix it for you. That's my new friend. Everybody say, how did Joe fix it for you?
How much you charging?
How much? I think it says free after Joe fix it for you for free. I think. Just watch the YouTube tutorial. That's what. Bud Files.
Thank you, Mama. Grows hot in the garden.
Hot in the garden. Boss lady. The boss is here. Okay, we are already at Paul's. How you say salmon again?
Salmon.
Okay, let me stop playing. Am I called up? Do we say hi to everybody? Pescatarian.
Salon Diva, how you doing?
Okay.
Pescatarian, how you doing?
I was watching some YouTube videos and I was connecting with other people in those, like they be telling you the difference between the copyright claim and the copyright strike. And I think I need to send the link to Butler in just a moment. Let me get this together. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about copyright claims and copyright strikes. Some people aren't aware of the difference, so we're going to be talking all about that today. Hey, Sheed, how you doing, sir? and
Sammy
Stephanie.
Joe, how you doing?
Joe. Nice to see y'all. Nice to see y'all. So, in case you don't know, like I said, there is a difference. Your channel cannot get taken down for copyright claims. However, copyright strikes are more severe. If you get 3 within a certain amount of time, you will get your channel taken away. You will have to start a whole new channel from a whole new Gmail account and all that stuff. So,
You gotta come brand new again.
is that really a song?
Nah.
So, copyright claims.
Grandma, how you doing?
Copyright claims are less severe. They're more like a warning. I'm looking. You can have numerous amounts of copyright claims and still have your channel up. It's just telling you that you have a warning. It's kind of pretty much like a warning, and it's like, what am I trying to say? Well, according to YouTube, sorry, let me read what YouTube has to say. It's automated by a content ID program. It's computerized and it scans your videos and it detects something in your video that's not correct. And you have 3 ways of either fixing it or just leaving it be and you won't get paid. So those are pretty much copyright claims.
LGG says she wants to know everything, Miss T.
Okay, yeah. If y'all got questions, let me know. I was doing my research before doing this video, this live stream, however. Good morning. Oh, Joe Fix is saying hi to everybody. Got to fix it. You got to go into the studio and remove or replace it. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Hedgehog. So you can go into the YouTube studio and fix it. They give you 3 options. It's either you can fix it. It's pretty much most of the time it's music that they detect on your videos. So you can go in there and fix it and you can like replace that portion of the music in your video, or you can choose to mute it, or you can leave it as is. If you leave it as is, you will not get paid. Now, if you're on the road to monetization and you're trying to get monetized, you will need to fix those copyright claims because you won't be able to move further until those claims are fixed.
I think my first 10 videos, they'll be striking me if I decide to go for the money.
Did you talk to somebody about that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I got the real good music on there. I got that stuff that means something.
Wow. Okay. Well, if it means something, it means something. I can't.
You're right. It's when you hear a song and it actually means something, it ain't something that they're just throwing out there. You make me sweat and that's trash.
Oh, wow.
But when you make my heart feel like, it's totally different.
I see my favorite avatar, Deborah Garrett, and G Mama Grows Heart in the Garden. She said she received her package. Is Teagsy in here?
I haven't seen it yet, and
because she sent me an email, and I told her I was going to let her know after the live stream her information. If you guys do not get your package, please let me know if you don't get it by the end of this week. We had a giveaway for those who are coming in. We have over 30 people. If you have not received your package, your winnings by Friday, please let me know. Send me an email. Let me know you have not received them. So moving right along.
Your avatar did put some seeds in the dirt.
My favorite avatar?
Yes.
Did she made a video?
Got some little green stuff. No, she didn't do a video.
Then how do you know?
Inside track.
Wow. You got the tea. You got the tea. Also, speaking of tea, everything's moving so fast here. We got almost 40 people. Some people were asking me about my merch. A lot of people ask me about my merch. I will make it more visible in videos and live streams and stuff. But right now, it's 20% off today and tomorrow. If you're wanting to get some merch, www.withthetea.co. All right, so that's that. And I promise I'll make it more visible. Amazon, all that kind of stuff. I just be giving out the tea. I never take myself into consideration. So thank y'all for asking about it. But anyways, moving right along, a copyright strike, however, can affect your channel severely. The copyright claims just stop you from getting monetized, can put a pause on you getting monetized if you don't fix them. If you are already monetized, it can stop you from getting paid, your checks from getting, your video from getting revenue. Copyright strikes, however, are a little bit different. I know Butler Family Farm, are you still here? Hey, Shawnee. So
And today
copyright,
ain't Friday.
I know, right? Copyright claims are, you can only get 3 within 90 days, and then you are out of YouTube. They will kick your channel straight on out. You cannot make any more videos or anything on your channel. Your first one, okay, I need to send you the link. Your first copyright strike, I'm just going to do it in here because why not? Hashtag lazy factor. Your first copyright strike, you could fix it by taking it's like a quiz that they give you. It's a video you have to watch. It's like a 5-10 minute video. And you watch the video, you take the quiz. It's just a way for YouTube to be like, okay, you realize what you've done. You took the class. You should have a better understanding of what a strike is. If you get a second strike within 90 days, because you can only have that first strike for 90 days and then it will drop off. You get that second one and it'll start you back from day 1. So if you like day 45 of your 90-day probation with that first strike, then you'll start back at square one and you have to go a whole other 90 days. And Butler Family Farm actually experienced a copyright strike. So he's back here backstage. He's going to talk more about the class. Is it called a class? Hey, Butler Family Farm.
It's actually called the Community Guideline Strike.
Okay, Community Guideline
Not copyright. It's a Community Guideline Strike.
Thank you.
And if you get 3 of them in your whole channel, doesn't mean they're 90 days or not. You get 3 of those in the whole channel, they'll shut your channel down.
Okay, because I was watching, they said within 90 days. So
that's if you've taken the class that they have.
Okay.
So you get, if let's say you talk about a subject that they don't like about, they give you a guideline strike. They actually give you a guideline strike, and it's a warning, and it comes up on your dashboard and it tells you that you've had a warning on there. You can take the class, and then as long as you don't have another one in 90 days, that will come off. Right. If you get another one, and this is very technical, if you get it in the same category. So if you get it in a different category, then it doesn't bother the first one, but you have a second strike.
Okay, thank you for explaining that.
So if you take a class,
hey Keith,
I gotta be real careful what we say here, but let's say you have one in with the pew-pews, okay? And if you have one of the pew-pews and you go, oh, I didn't mean this happened, I'll take the training, I want to remove it. So you take the training. As long as you don't have another pew-pew strike in the 90 days, it will remove. If you get a strike in something else like bullying or something like that, that doesn't affect the pew-pew one, it affects the bullying one.
So now you have 2 separate categories of
student categories.
Okay, so would it affect? Okay, so the pew-pew, you take the class, you gotta wait 90 days, then you get the second one for bullying.
If you get another one in that 90 days of the pew-pew, then the class is basically void and null. It's just like you obviously didn't learn anything, so we're not gonna get taken away from you, you know. So, okay. But if you get one in bullying and you still have that pew-pew one, it doesn't affect the pew-pew. It's the bullying one, but you still have to take a class on that to have that removed.
Okay, so would it count as 2 at that point? 2 strikes?
Right, it'll count as 2, but you got one that's pending to be removed. So and on your second one, you're thrown into YouTube jail for 7 days, which means you can't upload. You can't upload any shorts. You can't, you can watch things, but you can't comment. You can't, you're locked out of your channel for 7 days.
Happy Mac said this should be called 100 ways for me to mess up.
Yeah, it really can be. But the thing is, you can actually have it removed because you made a mistake or something like that. I mean, I'll go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you took the class for the pew-pews, and then this is a separate category. Can you take a class for
Yes, you can take a class for that.
Okay.
And
I appreciate you coming up here.
Most of the time, I mean, let's be honest. Most of the time, people get that first strike, that warning, they're going to be real careful not to do something wrong again. I know I was. I mean, I got it in June of last year, and I wasn't. It was just a warning. And then all of a sudden in October, I got this thing saying, hey, you can take this class and have this removed. And I said, cool. So I took the class, and then it was removed on January 22nd.
Okay, another question. So after the 90 days, or if you take the class, okay, it drops off after 90 days. If you
Right.
don't
It
take the
just-
class, it's on there forever.
Right. It's on there forever. Your warnings it lasts forever. They don't go away unless you take the class to get rid of them. And if you don't go do it and something happens a year, 2 years down the road, and it's the same category, or in this, I mean, there was the same category or not, it's just another community guideline strike, then you'll be automatically 7 days locked out of your channel. So then if you don't do anything with that one, and let's say a year or two goes down the road and you get a third one, you're locked out, your channel's gone. It's locked out permanently and you'll have to start over.
Wow, this is
And if you're somebody like myself or like you who is monetized and you're not, I mean, you're not necessarily counting on the money coming in, but you're appreciating what you get. You don't want to just have to start all over because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, it is.
And I give you, for instance, one of my friends of mine that have a channel, and he's not on your channel. I've never seen his name come up, but people in here may know him. His wife was driving with his tractor, and he's in his 50s and she's in her 50s, I think, at early late 40s. I'm not sure exactly, but they're at their age. But she looks very young, and she was driving the tractor, and she had I don't know, something over her face or something like that. And she looked young. And so they said that it was child driving a tractor type thing. And I'm not sure if that was considered like, a dangerous act or, child labor or whatever they call it. They gave him a strike warning, community guideline strike warning for having a youngster driving the tractor. Well, he went and said, hey, he disputed it and said, hey, that's my wife and she's 50 years old. She's not a youngster. Well, they automatically it goes through an AI program. They disputed it, and they denied it right away because, and maybe you guys don't know this. When you get to 100,000 subscribers, you get an actual person that you can call about things.
Oh wow!
Oh,
I do have a lot of questions off of this. Okay, so I
Okay.
know with the copyright claims, the $ changes. Like
Right.
You have a yellow, it's partial monetization, a red is no monetization. So how do they tell you? They send you an email like you got a community guideline strike?
Well, yep. Okay, we're talking about copyright strikes and community guidelines are two different items. So copyright strikes or copyright claims are if you put a song on that is not approved by free usage or you don't have a license right or you don't have the rights to use it. No,
I'm familiar with that one.
Okay, you get that. Well, when you upload it, you get, depending on how you upload it. If you upload it and it automatically goes to the public, then you'll get a notice on your dashboard, or they usually put a little like a blue line across something, and you go in there, and look at it, and it'll say that you have it in escrow, or it's in it's a complete copyright type thing. Well, and then you have the opportunity to remove this music or change the music. But if you already have it uploaded and released, then you have to go back into it and to do it. But like I have my videos, like I was going to do one last night for today, and I didn't get a chance to do it. I was on another live last night, and so I didn't get a chance to do it. So I'm going to do it today. But I'm going to upload it for tomorrow. So I'll have some time to go back in after it's been uploaded, and I'll automatically see if it'll tell you you've got a claim on it. You need to fix this. So you can go in and fix it if you want, or like I do because I use Filmora 13 and I pay a monthly charge, and I use Filmora Music, and all Filmora Music to people who have the license with them. It's automatically free. Well, I get copyright strikes or copyright claims on my music all the time because I'm using Filmora. All I do is go in there. If you look at one of my videos, and I can pull this thing up and show it to you.
Again, we're talking about the copyright claims, not the strikes. Just
right, copyright claims. Okay,
I personally put my videos before I even post them on private until YouTube does their scan and let you know if it's eligible or not. Do you put yours on private beforehand? And I see what you
do my shorts, but I usually I don't know if you can see that or not, but right here it says here that this has been edited by Filmora 13. All music and from Filmora, and I pay a monthly fee, so I have the right to have the rights to use. And I also am a member of this Upbeat, which is a right to use for creators. So if I use music from either one of those, this is on my details of the video. So I go and I just copy that and I send it to them in the dispute, and every one of them has been removed.
So Boss Lady had a question. She said they muted her whole video and removed some of the video. Did you have music playing during the whole video? Let's see. Keith Spillman said that's what I do, Miss T. They they get checked before I upload. Yes, I highly recommend to do it in private first, just so YouTube could tell you what's going on. And like you said, he uses Filmora, so you dispute them all the time.
Right. I dispute them. If I dispute it all the time. Now, some of it gets removed right away. Some of it will say it's pending for 30 days. So it'll stay up there and it'll say escrow. And I have a yellow dollar sign and it'll say escrow. So then it will sit there for 30 days, and after 30 days, it's removed. If the person who actually owns the song or the piece of video that you've used, which you can, if you copy a piece of somebody else's video and used it in your own video, then you can get a copyright claim also on that. So like if you take one of my videos and take a piece of it out and put it in your video to show something, and didn't ask me about it, I could go in and say, yeah, I'm doing a claim on that, and I get paid for every thing you get paid. I would get a portion, half or whatever it is.
That happened before. I had some music, and the owner was like, "Hey, we get a percentage of that." I was like, "Well, dang, all right."
Hey, you have the opportunity.
I'm gonna need my money. I'm gonna need my money, play. So, okay, that's about claims. Now, how do you, when you get a strike, how does that happen? Like, I mean, how do they see your email?
Well, you've read the community guidelines, right?
A while ago.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Okay. If you haven't read them, you really should read them, because they tell you in there what things you should not do. Things you should not show on the videos, like child labor. You're not supposed to have child labor. You're not supposed to have children doing things that are considered dangerous. And they consider a child driving a tractor dangerous. You and I might not think of it, and half of the world might not think that's dangerous. It's an everyday thing. If you're a farmer, your kids learn to drive tractors before they learn to drive cars.
Right.
So you may not think it's dangerous, but to them, it's considered dangerous. So if anything that's in the guideline they consider it's wrong yet with children, then you're going to get a strike on it.
Okay. So how do you get, again, do they send you an email, or how? Because I know
you'll get it depends on how severe it is.
Okay.
They'll remove it, and they'll send you a thing. Like I said, you get a little notice on top of your dashboard or in your analytics.
Okay.
If you go to your analytics, they'll show up a little. I keep 3 tabs open. I've got my analytics, my videos, and my main screen open all the time. Okay. So I have 3 tabs, so I can just click over to whatever one I want to at any time. But if you go to your analytics, you can bring that one up if you want.
Okay.
You'll see a blue line right up here on the top edge, and it will say, it will tell you that there's you have a problem with a such and such video. You need to review it. Click here. You also get, every once in a while, you'll see a blue line. They'll ask you to take a survey. So you'll get a blue line on top.
Oh, I'm sorry. I also seen if you delete the video, it won't remove the strike, correct?
You know what? I don't know about that, because depending on how severe this video is, if it's really severe, then they won't even. They'll remove the video for you, but you still got the strike.
Right. They said
like when I was on, the one I was on, and I got it. I was a guest, like I'm with you, and I was co-streaming it, and she put on a thing, and like I told, there was a word in there which I had no idea that word, what it meant until I looked it up. But it wasn't a word they liked, and it was a long $5 word that meant, well, I don't even want to say it, but it has to do with kids. All right, because I don't want to take any chance to mess up your channel thing. So, anyways, they removed the video completely. and I couldn't even go back and look at it. It was gone.
Wow.
But I had the strike, and I went in there and took the class. Like I said, 90 days after I took the class, the strike was removed. The video, I don't know where the video's at. It's in La La Land.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
It's in their files.
Yeah, it's in their files.
Who you're sharing with when you share a live stream, because if they end up getting a strike, guess what?
You get the strike also
too, because you was part of that live stream.
Miss T.
You do. It's your fault.
So you gonna get me in trouble?
I never had a strike. Let me knock on wood. That's why
I got a question on that, because I saw it before on here where there was something popped up. It says you can check this to see whether you got any strikes or anything bad again. I'm looking for it while we're talking, but I can't seem to find it. But now, like my first 10 videos, I know that they're gonna have a problem with that music, but I looked through it and I couldn't find anything where I had to strike anything on there.
Well, did it say copyright?
No,
I'll show you where you'll see it. Hang on one second. Here, bring this one up, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, right here, you see it says public, and you'll see it says that it's on. The monetization's on.
Right.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I have any right now because I've cleaned up all of mine. I don't even think I have an old one. Oh, there we go. There, right there. Okay, that's right. See where it says sharing right here?
Right.
All right. That is a veterans thing, and it was the school. The kids at school were singing. I think it was God Bless America. I think it was. They were singing they're singing military songs.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided I don't care. I'll share that. It's to me. It's not. It's if there's a copy, it says right there copyright. So it's not a strike. It doesn't hurt my channel. It just means I share any money I get with the original people of the songs. Mm-hmm. Okay. And if you go in, I see. If you go here and you go, I can turn it off. The monetization I can turn it off. Where then it will go. It won't even show anymore. Right. Gotcha. But to me, it's military. I'm ex-military. I'm proud of being in the military, and I don't mind sharing a little bit of money with the military to look at monetization and see how much if it's made anything.
Now I don't
18 cents. So I've shared if it's 50-50, they got 18, I got 18, and I'm not worried about 18 cents.
Congratulations. Okay, I don't see that. I'm trying to find that screen too, but I don't see that screen.
Okay, what it is this here is your content video screen right here. So you go onto your main screen, and you'll click right here. It says your videos.
In studio, right?
No, not in studio. It's on your main page.
Oh, okay.
You should see your banner on top of your name, and it should show where your content's at and what videos you're showing, and then if you go down, it shows all the other videos. And now I do have a premium service, and that doesn't make any difference in a premium or not. That just means that when everybody else get commercials, I don't get commercials. Right.
I don't believe I get commercials either.
You got the premium package? Do you pay for the premium package?
Ain't no telling.
So you find your main screen there. It has on the left-hand side here. They'll have like home, shorts, subscriptions, YouTube music.
I guess that's because I'm not monetized. All that's not coming up.
No, you should automatically don't have to monetize to get this.
Are you on your tablet or a phone?
I'm looking on the tablet trying to find it.
Okay, so if you go over here, do you see this up here in the upper right hand corner where it has your icon?
Right.
You click on that, and then you go. You click. You should have your name. Like it has Butler Family Farm up here, and then it has my link. Right below that should say "View your channel."
Oh, UT says it is in the studio. Yeah. Some people may be able to find it in the studio.
There's my studio right there. You click on that.
Okay, I'm in studio, but I don't have all that.
That's the studio. You can get here if you're in studio. You get right here also. So go to content.
Okay, go to studio and then go to the content section, Jigs.
Right.
Click on content, and that should bring up your
Mine don't look nothing like that.
It doesn't.
No, let me zoom you in real quick. I'm sorry. Oop. And that's his studio. Huh. Again, he's not monetized though, so I don't know.
I don't. I see. I don't remember because about a year ago when I was monetized. I don't remember that part.
Yeah, it may look different for people who are monetized, who are not monetized. I've been trying to help the most I can, but I've been monetized for a long time, so yeah, I apologize, Jigs. Yours looks a little different. Let me see.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I'm just trying to find out, but I'm not mad.
Oh, I said because you're on the tablet.
Okay.
Yeah, it may be because you're on tablet. That may be. But anyways, if you go in there and you go to that section, it'll show you the monetizations and or the share. Where it said share before, it might have escrow.
Right. That's why I'm trying to get your computer, bro.
Yes, I do everything on my computer. I don't look at. I look at maybe one or two things on my phone, and I use shorts. I upload shorts to my phone, but that's all I do.
Now that was that other fellow that was talking trash. He's got a computer that's up for the taking.
Well, those that have computers that they can see the screens, that's where you'll find your copyright right there. Now, you can have as many copyrights as there's no. It's not going to demonetize your channel. It's not going to stop you from having a channel. But your community guidelines, those are what you have to be careful. Those, if you get a strike on those, 3 strikes and you're out. And they don't fool around with that. There's no guessing, no bet. Like, hey, I didn't mean to do that. They don't mess with it.
So, okay, question. So you get one in 2022, and you get one in 2024. That's still a second. If it's in the same category.
Second strike. It's not calendar year or any of that stuff. It's on your it's on, it's just like a ticket. Mm-hmm. You get a ticket until you go to court and take their court classes. You have that ticket on your record until you take it and get it removed. And it's basically that's how you look at it.
Wow.
Restriction.
Let's admit, we're playing in their playground. So they have their rules, and if you don't abide by their rules, they're not going to bend the rules for you. They're going to say we don't approve of your content. You're out of there. Mm-hmm. So even if it's I think it's better to apologize and take their class and get it removed, even if you don't think it's right or whatever. Then ruin your channel after all the work you've done on your channel.
So okay, thank you again. So the disputed, like you said, the 50-year-old lady was on the trailer. So once you get that blue line up there at the top and it said, you gotta take this class, how do you go about disputing? I guess.
Well, walk you through it. The channel comes up. It's almost the same thing as like you're disputing your copyright. It comes up with the same things where they ask you questions and stuff, and you can fill in, what the thing is. Well, to me, I spent 30 minutes filling it in, what the thing was all about and stuff, and why, what I thought was defending, and then I sent it in, and it was less than, I'd say, 10 minutes later, I got a thing back saying denied. My dispute was denied. Mm. So then, after it's denied, there's no recourse. Now, if you have 100,000 subscribers, you have a telephone number and you have an agent that you can call and say, "Hey, what is the problem? Why is the problem with this?" And that agent works for you at YouTube, and they can go through and do the stuff. But until you get 100,000 subscribers, you don't get no number to call anybody, and nobody's going to share their number with you.
So here's another question from Boss Lady. I see some people with the channels, they have the music and they put, "I do not own the rights to the music." As a copyright disclaimer, does that really work? Like he said, he has Phil Moore, so you never know what kind of situation they have.
I don't know. I mean, you can, if it's going to be a copyright, it's going to be a copyright. Yeah. If you don't own the rights to the music and you put it in there, that's going to automatically, to to me, it's going to be automatic copyright.
Yeah. For me, I don't have Filmora or any of the music apps or downloads or whatever, but I do. When I do use music, I use I Google or YouTube search copyright free music. But the only problem with that is if the owner decides to copyright it, then
Right.
it could be like years on down the line, which has happened to me.
Correct.
Like, okay, I want my music, I want my royalties. So,
well, and I was told, and I don't know if this is true or not because I haven't done it, but I was told that if I decided to stop using Filmora and that all the music that's on there, they could go back and put copyrights on all of it. I don't know. I'm not going to stop using it because I love Filmora on editing. I can edit videos in a matter of minutes.
Didn't you say something about that Educated Natural? If like somebody has Filmora, then it's fine. But once they delete it, can you let us know in the comment section once they decide not to use Filmora anymore? She's our YouTube lawyer, by the way.
I did find it, and
yeah.
under restrictions, there's no claims, no nothing.
Then there's no claims.
Right.
Now you're not monetized. When you become monetized, you might get those automatically. Will turn over to copyright claims.
Okay.
So there's no reason to put a claim on you because you're not monetized. But if you're monetized, I've been told, I don't know, didn't happen to me, but I've been told from other people that they didn't have any, and they become monetized. All of a sudden, they have about 15 or 20 of them.
Now, see, this is what I was told too. The strikes expire after 90 days.
It's not
but
true.
Jerry's saying it's not true. He's actually had a strike before. They updated the TOS community guidelines warning after 90 days.
You still have to take the class and have it removed. Okay. Unless they've changed that since the first of the year. I took the class, and 90 days after I took the class, it was removed.
When did they update? How long ago did they update commentary? Thank you so much for your comment. Yeah, they're always changing. You never know when they're changing.
Yeah,
so.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, things change, daily almost.
It's called a review. You need.
But I wouldn't think that if you had one for bullying or something like that, I wouldn't think they would remove it after 90 days unless, I can't see why they would remove it unless you took the class.
What doesn't work? That doesn't work. I don't understand.
DCB put in there, I will never take a class from YT because they can delete my videos. Bro, you should have another disc. You should have a hard drive and download all your videos.
Yeah, you should copy all of them.
Copy all your videos.
As far as music, I keep hundreds of copyrights because I do club nights sometimes. The disclaimer does not work because it's not your music. The person can still copyright it with a disclaimer.
Right. But if you're using a program like Filmora and you're taking the music off of Filmora, then that disclaimer works 90% of the time. If the times it doesn't work and you get a claim, a copyright claim, you can go in there and dispute it, and they'll remove it after 30 days. I've done it several times. Most times I don't have it because that disclaimer's on there, and they don't put a claim on it.
Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything. That's right, with the class. I meant to add with the class part. Okay, yeah. With the class.
With the class.
There we go. Thank you, commentary again. That's Epidemic Sound that I know allows you to use their music as long as you are paying. Once you stop, you can't use their music anymore. So does the stuff that you already used their music for in previous videos, is that, do they get copyright claims? Or do you have to remove the music?
That like I said, I have not stopped any of my subscriptions, so I don't know. Maybe they have, maybe they know somebody.
Come on up here, commentary, because I'm interested. I never had a strike. I've had plenty of claims. I've had, I could dispute those. You can choose to keep the music, replace it. But I never had a strike. Let me knock on this wood again. Never, never took a class or anything like that.
Remember, when we're talking about strikes and claims, we're talking about nickels and dimes, two different items.
For sure, people on YouTube get it. If they don't like something, so be it. And I did drop the link, commentary. Big Rooster wants to come up as well. So here is Miss Commentary. How you doing?
Hold on, let me
Okay.
let me mute my. There we go. Because I had an echo. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Hey, so it's nice to meet all of you. Miss T, I have been in your bushes because I've been busy. And I just want to say I love your channel. You always do commentary that is supportive to the content creator and any person who's thinking about joining YouTube. You always have tips. Your guests are well informed. Jerry, nice to meet you. I just want to say this is awesome. So I'm speaking from a perspective of someone who was terminated, falsely terminated, lost their channel, and was able to appeal it and get it back. Okay. So I've spoke extensively with YouTube support via chat and phone. And I don't have access to the phone anymore because I'm only at 20,000 something subscribers. Okay. But I had it for just a moment due to what was happening to my channel. It was falsely struck for inappropriate content, nudity. Now, if anybody's ever watched me, never, ever, ever is there nudity on my channel. It's a T channel for celebrity gossip, etc. Other YouTubers, right? So it took them a month to give me my channel back, which was fairly quick because I had so many videos. The more videos you have, and I'm giving y'all context, so I don't mean to be long-winded, but if you don't have context, it won't make sense, right? So I had over 600 or 800 videos, and they scrape. When I say they fine-tooth comb your channel, even nothing unlisted and private is seen by YouTube. It's no such thing as I put it on private. It's on this platform. It's seen by YouTube and they check it out. Okay. So when I got terminated, a lot of people thought I was terminated due to music because I have what I call Club Kiva. I play all the music that'll get you copyrighted, right? I play anybody, I'm playing it. However, the emails will come and say, this is not a strike. Your channel is not affected. The email literally tells you that, okay, that your channel is not affected. However, you cannot monetize the video, okay? And none of my club music I never even cut the monetization on. So I don't even tempt the waters to try it. So if you had a link to my video, it actually tells you my channel was terminated. It said I'm trying not to say the words, right, for inappropriate behavior. So you knew it wasn't for music. But saying all that to say, when I did post a short, when shorts first came out, I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to share shorts from like TikTok and Reels and things, okay? Because the shorts was new. It wasn't clarity. Of course, you want to create your own short, but it was like how we share on any other social. It's funny. It was interesting. You post it. So this was a short where a man got out of his car. He yelled at a man and the man smacked him. And so that hit was considered violent. It was considered bullying or something like that, right?
Yeah, so bullying or violent. Yeah.
Yeah. So they deleted the video and then gave me a community guideline, which was a yellow highlighted, really ugly. It just plays with your head. It's sitting there. It never went away. And I was like, and there was no classes, nothing. And it was just so discouraging to look at that yellow, ugly banner across your thing.
Why is it really that ugly?
Like
it was. It is. It messes with your head.
You screwed up, you bad girl, and you're gonna face this every time you log into your office. So they did the change of rules where it was like, take this class and then it's an additional 90 days. And I actually chatted with support. My little fingers was doing just like that. I said, why wait 90 days? It's been 3 years. Why not?
Hold on, commentary. So somebody said if you just delete the video, will the strike go away? I don't know.
Absolutely
no,
not.
It doesn't go away.
There. And I didn't get a strike. This was a community guideline. However, I've never gotten a strike, but strikes do not go away because I asked about the strikes too, because mind you, my channel was terminated, and it was terminated literally poof. There were no warnings. There were no strikes. When you certain things is no warning. If you look in the terms of service, child abuse, as anything of that hardcore nature, it's no strike. It's just bam, you terminated. Here comes the email. So that's how my channel was terminated, because it was false flagged for inappropriate sexual behaviors, right? So when I appealed it, I knew I would win, but I low-key was nervous because you still kind of like, dang, you know, what if you don't get it back? But I'm like, I didn't do anything inappropriate. So it is what it is. So
Right.
they told me no matter what, I had to take that course, wait additional 90 days, even with 3 years. And the community guideline went away. As far as the strikes, what I was trying to explain was, if you get a strike this year, it's gone in 90 days if you take the course, right?
Mhm.
Right.
If you don't take the course, it's going to be there and it doesn't expire, because they did change the rules. You have to take the course to get it to expire. If you don't, you're just stuck with a strike. But you don't want, it makes no sense to leave it there if you want your channel, right?
Right,
Because
right.
you can get struck again and don't realize it. And striking, like he was explaining, that's when you've really done something bad. You messed up out here. Again, people can false flag you and get you a strike as well. But they do expire. Don't get discouraged by a strike, but also Epidemic. So when y'all asked about those videos, so I had Epidemic. I had it on a channel that wasn't monetized, but I still used it because I like the music. Y'all, when I cut that subscription off, they copyrighted 13 of my videos because I was no longer paying for the service. So if I was monetized, I would have lost all that revenue. Okay. Now, even though it was evergreen revenue, it still generates some money, and I would have lost it. So I haven't used Epidemic in a minute, but I do recommend it if you're going to be dedicated to wanting any kind of music in your videos. But also I use the editing app called KineMaster, the mobile app. None of their music, I've used them for years, at least 4 years. None of that music on that app has ever been copyrighted. Maybe because, and I don't pay for Kine. Well, I just started paying. So I don't know if that helps, but I wasn't paying 2-3 years ago. However, like he said, with Famora, to me, it's better to get you an app. Let me tell you what app I don't mess with music. What's TikTok's app? CapCut. Their music copyrighted every single time, even though it came out of their app and I paid. So I'm not sure why it copyrights, but it was messing with my money. I also did have a revenue share where you mentioned about they wanted their coin with you, where you split the revenue. I love that. Share the wealth. Okay, don't take it all. Share the wealth. I welcome that. But I just wanted to put that out there.
Let me ask you guys this. So Educate Natural, everybody, it's always important to read your community guidelines. How often do you guys go back and check it? You know, YouTube changes constantly. So
ever since my channel was terminated, I'm talking about, that scared me. I check them every month. And then I'm signed up to their subscription. They give you an email, like it's called YouTube, the blog or whatever. So, and any updates come through that. But I faithfully check every month because, like, okay, here's another thing. When you terminate it, you already know you're not supposed to make a second channel. So that goes without saying, because that's circumventing your termination, right? But did you know that if a person is terminated, you're not supposed to invite them on your platform and let them be
terminated? How will they know?
That's I don't know how they would know, but I'm sure if someone reported it. But it's in the terms of service that said, let me see. I wish if I find it, I will drop it in the guidelines for you in the comments. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Here we go. Okay, if your channel is terminated, you'll get an email, blah, blah, blah. You are prohibited from circumventing the termination or allowing others to use your channel to bypass their termination. So you can't say, hey, here's my YouTube channel. I don't use it. Go ahead and log in and use it as me, right? It says this applies to all your channels, any new ones you might try to create. and any other channels which you are repeatedly or prominently featured on. So let's say you had a talk show and you and your buddy, her channel got terminated. But that's your girl, but she still come on your platform and do the talk show. She's not supposed to do that, or he's not supposed to do that.
That is
That is
deep.
the terms of service. I just read it, and I had no idea. Okay, now mind you, when I got terminated, I immediately made a backup channel because I'm like, I'm not gonna be without no channel. Child, I could have got took out. Thankfully, I did get my channel back, but that was against the rules, and I wasn't aware of that till after, I'm like, oh, my bad. So now I got 3 monetized channels, but whatever. But I won't do it again because I don't want to be caught up. But again, I was terminated falsely. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and that's another thing being a content creator.
Yeah, it's a
People
lot.
will flag you. That's really sad that you could lose your channel for false flagging, but it is what it is when you're a content creator. If people don't like you, they don't like that people like you. They don't like that you seem to have a positive input. They don't like that other people want to be around you. You can just get a bunch of people disliking you and flagging you. So good luck to everybody. Thank you for allowing me to come up here. And I will be in the
thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, girl. DC says, what about the generator? How much money you get from being monetized? It does vary. Like I just do pretty much just shorts and live streams. However, Butler's Family Farm does videos and all the above. So my revenue and his revenue and how many people view mine and his are different.
That depends also on how many how long it is. Like I have, if they recommend at least an 8-minute video. If you do an 8-minute video, they can put a commercial on it. The longer it is, the more commercials they can put into it. So the more commercials are into it, and then the more money you can make off that video. But it also depends on the people who are watching it. Like Mrs. T watching one of my videos, if she watches it, commercial comes on, and she sits there and watches the whole commercial. And that commercial can be on there from 5 seconds on to, I've seen the 45-minute commercial. And if the longer that you watch that commercial without hitting that skip button, the more money that person makes. If you watch just the first 5 seconds, they get whatever, I don't know the actual money is, but they get a portion of a small portion of it. If it's a minute commercial and you watch the whole minute and there's like 2 commercials back to back and you sit there and let it run through both commercials, they get the full amount of money they can make off that commercial. But if you go after 5 seconds, because you usually got at least 5 seconds play, you hit the skip, and the next commercial starts playing, and you hit the skip again, then people make less money off it. So that's how you really can't say how much you're going to make because nobody knows how long people are going to watch the video.
Yeah. Odin said he just stopped using music altogether. I kind of limited my music as well. I also heard that if you do use music, like some people just use like maybe a snippet, like 3 to 5 seconds of a song. And I've done that before, knock on wood again. That's stuck.
I told 8 seconds.
Oh, 8 seconds.
As long as you don't use more than 8 seconds.
Okay.
A friend of mine plays a game. They had played a game on YouTube where they name that tune type thing. And as long as they didn't play more than 8 seconds of the tune, they had no problems. But they went over 8 seconds, they got the copyright strike.
Wow.
Make your own music, Rooster say.
Well, that's or I have a friend of mine who plays a banjo, and I've got his CD, and he's given me the rights to use it, and I've never had a problem with his banjo music.
Pescatarian Garden, remember how I told you that your video inspired me to think about making a greenhouse? Drew up a design. Oh, okay. They're building greenhouses over there.
Hey, Joe.
I think I might do like the Jordan.
Report to you.
Just sit there and create my own music as I go.
You know what?
Courtney or Joe. I don't know who it is.
Oh, Jay Jordan. So when they did the jam session on Thursdays, it was some people who were singing like songs that were actual songs. They had the music in the back or the instrumental, and you can still get copyrighted for that.
Now, since we talking about now, why is it that the Filipinos, they love to sing, and a lot of their songs they're singing original songs, but what happens to them?
That's a complete different story altogether. In the Filipino community, they do things. It's way different, you know. I can't explain it because I don't live over there, and I am in the Filipino community. And I have a lot of Filipinos that watch my channel and stuff, and I've gone to their channels and I've heard them. I'll give you 100 bananas, all that stuff, whatever. That I always make joke of it, like, yeah, sure, I'll make banana bread out of it, you know. But you get subscribers from it, but I don't know how they do it. I've been in some people, they have 7 people watching, but they're on their phone, they're typing things on their phone. I don't know how it works, but they play music all day long sometimes. It's just it's a different I don't want to say community, but it's a different thing altogether. They have different rules over there because it's a different country.
YouTube is owned by Google. Please be mindful of that. And Deshaun said he got Nightbot going. Congratulations, he figured it out. There's still some people struggling with Nightbot. Let me see. Good. Okay. Yeah, watch your mouth. Watch what you say on these YouTube streets. Correct. Hating out here.
That's different. People see. They say YouTube sucks. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just catching up with the comments. I think we're caught up. So, are there any other questions? God bless everybody. Says Hedgehogs Homestead. Thank you so much for being in here.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah, sometimes when I seen 510, welcome in. I seen the ads. It was like a movie. I said, "Are you serious? This is the ad?"
I've seen one too, 45 minutes long. I'm sitting there watching, going, "What is this?"
I was like, "Really, YouTube? Okay." Skip ad. Skip. It's called an ad.
But if it was on my own channel, I'd sit there and keep watching it. But it wasn't on my own channel, so I just skipped through it.
Have you ever watched the ad and just been drawn into it, and next thing you know, you just watched the whole 30-minute ad?
I have because I help people out. I play people's playlists and stuff, and I'll let it play. I'll go back and check it in and out of it all the time. But I've seen where there's 30-minute ad on there and thought, wow, that's ridiculous. But
yeah. Almost Homesteading said you have to love being a creator. Exactly. That's why I don't do religion. I don't do politics, things like that. I don't do that on my channel because it could be steered in many different directions. And
people can have their opinions and they can be very upset about their, very, demanding of their opinion. So yeah, my wife and I don't talk about politics and religion on our channel at all. We try to avoid it.
Yeah, they do make more off of you because you're not monetized. You're absolutely right, DC. So instead of giving you a cut, they get to keep it. They can still go ads on your channel. Let me see. Hey, Sarah.
I don't get that. I don't get to see no ads.
Well, I don't see any ads either because I got the premium service, so I pay $13 a month premium service. I don't have to see any ads.
Yeah, I get the premium.
Yeah, boss lady, with the when you pay Filmora and etc., Kind Master and all that stuff, I believe they do they give a cut to the people who made the songs?
I don't know how Filmora does their business.
Okay.
I just know that I get to use it because I pay them to the right to use music, and how they if they give them money, I don't know.
Make your own music or pay somebody for music. Parts of my videos are on mute because I use high speed. I use low level volume on music to fill in. Okay.
Well, if you're muting the video, the person, you're not helping the person out with watch hours at all. They've got to have some sound on it, and I don't know how YouTube knows, but you have to have that sound on there, so there's not a line through your mic. So it doesn't have to be very loud, but it's got to be on there.
We should bring someone up on the panel about how to make your own music. Big
There you go, Rooster. Come on up, Rooster.
Rooster, that's the only person I know who does make music. Is there anybody else? Deshaun Track makes music.
755 Media.
Yeah.
I know how to make noise.
Nah. I have my own copyrighted song that was created for me. I went through the proper channels to add it to YouTube copyright system, and if anyone used my content with my song, they get copyrighted. That's awesome. That is awesome. She has her own song out there and copyrighted. 300 views on that video. Why it was copyright when I had only 50? Yeah, like I said, some people, like, if you don't use those for more Kind Master, if you get copyright free music, there can be a point in time when that creator is like, okay, I want to copyright this music. Now they have the option to change their mind. So it can be months, years on down the line. And they're like, okay, this is a copyrighted song now, and did exactly what Commentary did. Is like she copyrighted her own song, and then like anybody who has this on their videos now, you can get a copyright claim. Mr. Make Your Own Music. What's up, Big Ruru?
What it is, what it is.
What it is, Joe. How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Let me see. Educated Natural said your content should be the key, not the music. Don't depend so much on other people's music to carry your channel. Awesome.
Right.
I used to use music like a filler if I'm showing video or I'm driving in a tractor or something like that. I'll use music to speed it up so you don't have to sit there and watch it bouncing through the field.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so they have a studio called Serato Studio that you can download for free and get a free version of it. You can't use the whole you can't get every option that they have unless you pay for it, but you can make, some decent music on there for yourself if you download it. If you kind of got a little tune in you, you know what I'm saying? If you used to beating on the desk or whatever, you can do the same thing in Serato and make your own music. You know what I'm saying?
So there's like a music editor or something like that you can edit sounds in.
Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with it. It's just called Serato Studio. You just go in there and just make your own music.
Well, I don't carry a tune unless I carry it in a bucket.
That's okay. You don't have to carry a tune. I mean, this does it for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you can, if you listen to the clicks, you can put something with it. You know what I'm saying? If it's only a drum line or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I like it because, like you said, if you want to speed something up and, you want to just put some music behind it and, let people watch what you're doing, that's the way to go. But yeah, like Educated Natural said, your content is the key, really not the music. But if you're speeding up the music, if you're speeding up the content, yeah, definitely use some kind of music behind it, because nobody wants to watch a video in 3 times the speed and, you can't understand what it sounded like Alvin the Chipmunk or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Welcome in 755. We was talking about you earlier. Big Rooster, I have had some people steal my content and then had never to ask me to remove the copyright because of my song. No. So, okay, I have a question. So once you get your own music copyrighted, so anytime somebody use your song, you get an email saying, hey, this person.
Yeah. So like when I sell people beats or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Fresh and Fire, that's what it's spelled. If I sell people beats, I tell them to go to ASCAP or BMI, or they both can monitor your music, right? And what I tell them to do is go to ASCAP, make a free account. They have a free account, and register the song that I send them, and that way, if somebody uses it, it's copyrighted. Plus, you get money from it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else uses your beat, you'll get paid for that.
Like Jerry had that 18 cents that he had to share. Or
Hey, that's a big chunk of my money, you know.
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah, see, come get this commentary. Says she uses DistroKid, so that's yeah.
Creative Beauty Butterfly, welcome in. I make my own beats for my vlogs. I know
That's
that's
what
right.
and that's the way you're supposed to do it. That's it right there.
See, I didn't know about the sound.
Like it's funny because Teezy just bought a beat from me the other day, and now I'm gonna have to pull that. I have to mute the video once she registers it because I had the beat up, and Teezy said I want that, and she bought it, so now I gotta, you know what I'm saying, because once she gets it registered with ASCAP or whoever she goes to get it, you know, well, I'm gonna have to remove the video. It's a short, and then the other video is probably a long one, but I'm gonna still have to remove it because it's gonna be the copyright will go to her.
Okay. Cool tunes on my phone.
She said drop the link again, Miss T.
Okay. I might as well just make it exposed for everybody. Let me see.
But what y'all got some good dialogue going on up here.
mm-hmm.
You know
I'm learning some things.
what? Oh, while we're waiting on the next person to come up, can everybody say salmon? Can everybody please say salmon? Jerry, can you say
Salmon?
yes, thank you. Rooster.
Salmon.
Okay, and then JX again.
Salmon.
Salmon.
So you're talking about the fish? I call it science.
Say the correct word. Say the correct word.
Oh, I didn't know what she was talking about.
Hey, commentary.
Salmon. I call it salmon.
Yeah, everybody say salmon, Miss T.
you at?
You the only one pronounce it out. Ain't
Salmon.
nobody trying to run around saying salmon.
It's not SAMON.
Yeah, but yes, to the English
Oh
people
my
is salmon.
God. Come get
Some
this
salmon
commentary.
croquette. Some
How you
salmon
say
croquette.
salmon?
So I do say salmon, but I know it's salmon. I believe it's the other, you know,
Salmon.
whatever the way. Not salmon. What is it? How they say it?
It's
Ain't
salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah, salmon. I know. Yeah, I
BCBs.
say salmon. I put that L on it.
BCB said the L is silent.
Okay, so listen. Let me tell you a little workaround I discovered by mistake because I need to correct something. So I do have 3 monetized channels, except 2 are monetized via YouTube's monetization AdSense, right?
Mhm.
My 3rd channel is monetized because of my copyrighted music. So what's happening is because the song is on my video copyrighted, I can release the copyright claim off of my own video, right? Because it's my video.
Mhm.
However, I leave it. And I've been making money because they're paying me for the views. You know, they're paying me. So I actually got, I wanted to tell y'all, so it's not a lot, but I got $227.
Okay, is this on a short or a video?
I have the music on my shorts and my videos.
Okay.
So this particular YouTube channel I have, the last 2 months I averaged about 235, 240. Now
Wow.
that's strictly because my own copyrighted music is on it and DistroKid is copywriting it. Okay, so this channel is not monetized to YouTube because I don't have the views yet. So once I reach the views, okay, because it has the subscribers, but you know how we have a channel and you let it slide, you just kind of get lazy and don't put the content up, and you actually lose your viewership. You use your hours, rather, that's the word. So I lost my hours. I have like 2,000 hours now. So I just post my content over there with my copyrighted music, and it's been getting me a couple of coins, few little pennies.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a little workaround if you're a new channel, if you're able to create your own song, put it through the proper channels, and you get a little piece of penny. So that was all I wanted to say. And yes,
No,
I
that's
have
perfect.
had to copyright some people. Like, I don't mind you using my content, but you're gonna use it in fair use. You can't take my video and upload it. Okay.
Hold
Even
on.
if you give me
come
if you
get
don't like if your commentary is in opposition, not calling me bees, but you just like, you know what, such and such and such and such, here's what I disagree. Y'all know what fair use is. I ain't finna explain that. I'm not about, well, they did fair use, but they just was against me. Use it in fair use because that's what the law say do. It's my content. But
Oh.
you're not going to take my whole video, upload the video, and then go, you know, like them 2 little 3 sentences.
Right.
No, baby, it's copyrighted, and any money you get, I'm gonna need that. So
hold on now, because I want you to do some revenue sharing with me. How can we get that popping?
I mean, if I play some of your music and it's a revenue share, then I guess it's
No,
gonna.
I'm trying to get some of that $200 a month you get.
No, you better put your song on an unmonetized channel and let it, because I didn't even know that it would generate money.
Yeah, no, Once you register it,
yeah.
it went. That's how, you know, because like they got BMI, they got DistroKid, like you said, then they have ASCAP. You know, that's how the people get paid on the radio. You know what I'm saying? When they song come on, wherever it comes on,
I started seeing that little money. I said, ooh. So definitely I want YouTube AdSense. That's would obviously be a little bit more money. But yeah, that's not bad just for it to be a non-monetized channel through AdSense. So
right there, that's perfect right there.
But how do I could you since you make beats, because I don't know how to do it. Like I said, I had somebody do it. Is your name in the chat, your YouTube name? Like, how would I reach you?
Can you put MST?
Just go in your backyard and yell.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Are you outside or inside?
Oh my God! Can you just please put MST?
If you're outside, go up and look for the North Star. And you'll see.
Can a moderator please drop Big Rooster's link?
I'm just mad. No, yeah, it's just like it's just Big Rooster Show. Jeez. Not Rooster.
Okay.
I'm sorry. How do you say your name?
Mine?
Yes.
It's Kiva.
Kiva. Okay.
Yeah.
Kiva. Okay.
Yeah, but my that's not what I'm go by on YouTube. It's come get this commentary, but I actually didn't mean to put my Cash App up. I mean, it's automatically there on my StreamYard. I ain't gonna be shamed because it's up there. It is what it is. But when I go on panels, I don't when I'm visiting a panel, I don't need to have it up because
wait a minute, hold on, Kiva.
Rooster, she said, while I'm talking, hit me up.
Right, exactly. Come get this commentary.
I was gonna say,
come hit this Cash App. Come hit this.
I was just gonna say she's made more on one video than I made on YouTube totally. So I mean,
so here's her name on the YouTube streets. Come get this commentary.
Yes. And when I visit somebody's panel, I mean to take away my Cash App because.
Hey, listen! Don't
leave it. Somebody might figure you need that help.
On my channel, absolutely. On my channel, I'm always welcome a donation. I don't think nobody should be shamed for sitting their Cash App or their PayPal up there. It's your channel, right? People may feel like being generous, but yeah, I will reach out to you. I want another song. I'm glad to know that you do that, and I definitely recommend using your own song. That's your and copyrighted because people will lie and say it's their music. You have proof that is your song.
Let me give you an example. So E Money made me a beat, right? But the beat was out there on the internet and somebody took it and added to it, right? So when they added to it, then they registered it. So the song that he actually gave me, they had it was copyrighted.
Wow.
About 3 months later, I got hit with a copyright strike saying, "Oh, you use such and such song." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, man! I've been using this for 3-4 months."
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, you're right. Definitely, hit me up. But now, I'm not the only one. You know, they got people like, dang, what's dude's name? I forgot his name. Smooth, your boy Smooth. He make beats. If you look up your boy Smooth, 755 Media make beats. It's a whole bunch of us in there. You know what I'm saying? But when you reach out to me, I'll let you know because you know I'm not the only one. It's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm not even familiar with I didn't know. I only found out about my own song from somebody else last year. I didn't even know such a thing existed.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, that
Oh,
you
yeah.
could make your own song for
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank
Hey,
you for letting me know.
listen to this, Kiva. If you don't even want to go through me, just download Serato Studio.
Serato
And
Studio.
and you can make your own beats. You know what I'm saying? Now, you may not be perfect, but when over time you're gonna get it. And Pescatarian, yeah, I did get your email. I didn't know it was you because you didn't say it was Pescatarian, but I replied to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but
Thank you guys. I'll be back in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody dropped my link in there, so if you want to check it out, yeah, do that. But yeah, Miss T, y'all got a good subject going on this morning.
Well, thank you. On that note,
real fast before you go, I want to say this. Yeah, almost homesteading. That's it. Also, another way around from somebody stealing your beat, right? You know, so what you can do is you can make sure that you put you have some kind of talking or something all throughout the whole beat. Like if you put it on your channel, you make sure there's something in the background. Well, make sure there's some commentary being said, you know, throughout the whole song. That way, nobody can come along and take the beat and be like, "Oh yeah, this was my beat." You know what I'm saying? Because if they take that off the internet, then they're gonna have to take your talking with it as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. So I was talking to Almost Homesteading. We've been going back and forth on emails. So she just put in the chat that she likes the idea, like towards the end of our live streams, we're going to start, well, we've always been letting people know who's doing a premiere that day and who's going live. So Almost Homesteading is taking upon herself to volunteer to put all the information on her community tab. So after we recap who's all going live, who's doing the premiere, like for today, Monday, she's going to be putting it on her channel. So everybody, it's like a little TV guide over there.
That's cool.
So let's thank her for that, because that's
a TV
guide. So do we know of anybody who's going live today or premieres?
I go live every Monday at 5:45 Central Time.
5:45. Okay, Central. So
You've been there a couple times.
Yeah. So what is it? That's 6:45 our time, Jay?
It's 6:45 your time, right?
Okay. I'm on Eastern. Is there anybody else? Well, this is going to be a little quick list.
Right now,
I'm going live. I'm going live.
Are you really?
Friday night.
Well, today's Monday.
Oh, I thought you was. Oh. you know me. I do pop ups. Ain't no telling when I go live. I might just do a pop up. I ain't for sure. But yeah. J3, you got 2 entries on the computer too, so good luck to you on that.
I done told you, send me my computer. Stop playing, man.
Listen, man. For the low price of $1,099, I'll make sure you win that thing.
The low price.
Wow.
I'll make sure you win it.
I don't think that falls in the society of low.
We have Butler Family Farm, and then we have GTJR Grows in Alaska going live tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
All right.
We have 2 people on the list so far.
Yeah, I know a person that goes on after me. He goes on at 7:00. It's Curmudgeon Inn, Alaska.
It's who?
He goes on at 7. Curmudgeon Inn, Alaska.
I never heard of that channel.
And he's in Alaska. It's a play on words. I can get the actual spelling of it here. Let me see.
Butterfly, what time are you going live so we can put add that to our list? I would love to check that. I used to be really into makeup. Like now that I be rushing every morning, and Jay's got me on this Weight Watchers diet. I just don't have time to do it.
I'm not going to keep you this morning, Miss T. I got to go see the mayor, so I'm not going to keep you this morning.
There it is. I put it in the chat.
Look at the big brain on Jegs. He's going to meet the mayor.
The mayor. You put
They go. Curmudgeon Inn, Alaska goes on 7:00 Central Time, so it's like I don't know 4:00 or 5:00 Pacific Time.
Thank you, OCD, for coming get this commentary's link right there. Also, I'm looking. I don't even see where you. Oh, there it is. Because I almost homestead and said, I need you to spell that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Creative Beauty Butterfly is going 3 p.m. Is that
3
Central?
p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. And you got
Well, I just need a time zone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can somebody drop Kiva? Yeah, she is right here. OCD just dropped that right there. Come get this commentary. That's Kiva.
BDGBP.
Oh Lord, you chopped and screwed that. BDBGP.
That fella. He says soon, but I don't see a time.
Be careful when you reuse content as well. I know other trending topics get views, but don't let it cost you in the end. Thank you, Educated Natural. So
Not a problem, DCB. Not a problem.
Oh, right. No problem.
So I guess that's about it. Let me see. Tomorrow.
Okay, before we start off tomorrow, I wanted to show you this little part about copyrights. Did you bring that view up?
Okay, there we go.
These are I've got I don't have it, but I have an opportunity to copyright the live we were on with Jan and I. That's what that is right there.
Okay.
And that's your video. It's a 100% match. These are ones that I have right now. They're under 90 days. I have a chance to click on and get revenue for if I wanted to do it. These bottom two is a friend of mine who used my video, that he remixed it, and he played it on his channel. I could click on this and put a copyright on it and get money from it if I wanted to. So you could do. You have a right, and you click on copyrights on your thing. It shows you ones that you can copyright.
Yep, that's it right there, Miss T. As a matter of fact, can I share a video with you?
Sure, why not? You know, we're all about the love.
I'm just saying, but if I make it big time, I'm gonna have to copyright it from this live.
Is that the one where you got the little kid on? Is that the one where you got the little kid on in the black suit?
No, I ain't got no
bald head looking.
I ain't got no kids on my channel, only my granddaughter. that kid right there, that was a handsome young man. What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Miss Shirley's in here. I saw those boots you got from Gina versus Gina. Those are nice.
Oh, you talking about my boots?
Let me see. So tomorrow we're gonna be talking about why people leave your videos. What kind of
you talking about those boots?
What?
Stacey Adams?
Yeah, them Stacey's, man. What
you talking about, man?
Wow.
You know, I keep some Stacey's, man. Madison's.
You say you have 90 days to decide. You'll be on 90-day probation.
No, 90 days to decide if you want to put a copyright on like the thing I showed. You have 90 days to do that before it goes in out of the
Not the stanky boot.
Hey, them things is nice. Gotta watch out.
Who's going live at 9:30 tonight? I missed that. Did we say anybody was going live at 9:30 p.m. tonight? I believe it was one at 8:30. GTJR grows in Alaska. Somebody say 8:30.
Alaska goes on at 7 o'clock Central, so it'll be 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow. Let's think about like getting people to stay in your videos longer, audio, lighting, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Stop making bootleg videos. I know everybody doesn't have like ring lights and everything like that, but it can be somewhat a little nice, decent. So that's
hold on, Miss T. Now listen, hold on.
What?
You got to remember, it's a lot of beginners here. You can't.
I know, that's why I said
put that much pressure on them yet.
I'm not putting pressure on. I'm just like advice to upgrade their videos.
I don't have a ring light. I just use natural light.
I don't like ring lights though. Ring lights, especially when you got glasses on. It really,
all that glare.
Yeah,
that's why I don't wear my glasses.
It make your eyes look like they just,
There are rings in them. Yeah.
I don't wear my. everybody was like, the one time I did wear my glasses and a short, they was like, you should wear your glasses more often. I was like, no, because the ring light's all on it and it looks all crazy.
So
But
I have to wear my glasses to be able to read what's going on the screen.
BDBGP says he's going live at
South Florida. How you doing?
8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 Eastern tonight.
Robert said you got his shoes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But listen, Robert didn't see. I got a work boot sole on mine. That's what I put on mine. Because you know those come with leather soles, but I put a work boot sole on it.
Okay, so we got anything? We're down to the 40s. Anybody have anybody? Anything?
Oh my goodness, Miss T. I wish I could keep 40 people in mine.
Oh, you do.
I don't even get 40 in my life.
10, you better leave me alone, 10.
Oh man,
I'm lucky to get 30 in my life.
I'm happy with whatever I get.
Jed's got to go see the mayor.
But listen, if you do get some, if I'm glad you're gonna talk about that tomorrow, Miss T, because that is something I do need to work on. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a lighting setup too.
Right.
So I just want to let people know. Check out Temu. They have some pretty good Temu. That's what they call it, Temu. It's not Temu. Well, we call it Temu, but it's actually Temu.
I'm using a regular light at the moment.
That's what I'm saying. If you check them out, they got some really inexpensive, good lighting kits on there.
I have ring lights, but no.
These ain't ring lights. These ain't ring lights. These like professional studio lights with the white cover over.
I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just using what I have around the house.
Yeah. That's what I do, man. Listen. Yeah. I use natural daylight. You know what I'm saying? That's why when sometimes you see me, be like, why is it so dark in there? Hey.
The way it's getting dark in here right now since I turned the light off.
I got sunlight coming through my bedroom window, so so.
Yeah. 3K giveaway from DJ Ron the Mechanic. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you, Almost Homesteading, for volunteering to take on this task. Once we get it more professionalized and some people go live like on certain days, what is that? A standard? Like I'm standard. And then Anywho. I'll see you tomorrow.
South Florida Sunshine. Check out Temu. They got that. Temu. Yeah, Temu. Let me get it right because Miss T gonna correct me every time.
Yeah.
Temu.
They have
that kind of lighting for you.
We just salmon. I can't even salmon.
Yeah, Miss T, I'm about to make me some salmon croquette right now.
Some salmon croquette.
Salmon.
Just say
don't act like you didn't hear what's called say the L is silent.
So do you say aluminum or aluminium?
No, I say aluminium.
Aluminium?
Yeah.
Well, I'll put it this way. Miss T, it's been good. Jerry, it's been good. Big Rooster, it's been good. Yes, Chad, it's been good. I got to go take care of some business. See y'all later.
Hold on, man. Ask the mayor, can you give a get together on your property, man? We're gonna all flock to your property and camp out.
Why do I have to ask the mayor about that?
Well, I mean, just what I'm saying. So that way, if the boys show up in blue talking about y'all having too much of a good time, you got rights from the mayor.
Yeah.
Maybe commentary. I'm on a wooden.
They're my least worry
thing right now. I don't even have like a. My computer is sitting.
Bye, y'all.
Okay, yeah. Bye. See y'all all tomorrow.
All right, let's see.
Bye.